What's up, everybody? My name is Christopher Leon Johnson. This is my first time at a women's committee. It's rare for me, but when I saw that postcard over there to your right or your left on the screen, I was so disgusted of what I saw. We see over here that majority of the disparities happens more in the impoverished district, and the highlighted area shows, I believe that's my district, that's my council district, a little part of my council district, and a little part of Hudson's district. Now, the real reason this is happening is because they are allowing bad foods in these districts, in those impoverished districts. All the impoverished districts have all the bad foods. When you eat the bad foods, you have higher chance of having these diseases like diabetes and premature death and all the other diseases that happen to your body system is way high, will be way higher than all the other non-areas that are shaded a little lighter. And we all know why is that, because they have better food. Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Grizzerti's, while all the impoverished areas have NSA and Associated and C-Town and Shop and Stop and Target, which is like, every time we go to Target, is like gas food, and Walmart, which is like gas food too. So that's the reason it's happening, because the foods are horrible. You have to, in these districts, in these impoverished districts, you have to push for more healthier foods and more execution of the funds that the government, like the city council and the state assembly, state senate, and the federal government give to these areas to implement the services to make sure this doesn't happen. We all know what's going on with that, is that majority of this money is going to these executive directors' pockets, basically in those impoverished districts. And all these, and I'm not saying all you guys here, but none of these council members and none of these elected officials, all they care about is being reelected. So they allow this to happen with these nonprofits that so-called fighting for the people equity of health in the impoverished districts. All they care about is lining their pockets. And one more thing is we need to stop funding these cure violence organizations, because the reason I'm saying is because a number of these hospitals like Jacoby and Lincoln Hospital and King County and downstate, they're getting a lot of money from the government for these cure violence initiatives. We have to defund that and drive more into pregnancy, promoting pregnancies and maternal health and cardiovascular health in these communities. So that's all I gotta say. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your testimony.
Thank you.
He is going to the heart of the matter. And something the City Council and Health Department can do together is have New York have a waiver that really counts for health. And that is a waiver from having to distribute sugary soda under the so-called Supplemental Nutrition Program. 10% of that money goes to sugary soda. And you can ask the federal government for a waiver. For New York City, you could ask New York State to join in that.
If you could join us in that effort, we'll appreciate it. I want to thank this panel for coming today and testifying. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Before you go, I want to you, Mr. Johnson, for testifying. I want to say a couple things. One is that's why we have Go NYC in a lot of places and Health Bucks, and I promote that, and that should be promoted in a lot of different areas, and so we're trying to grow that as well. So
yeah, I'm gonna say I know you're
but I appreciate what you said.
I know you're growing it.
Need better.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I know you're growing it, but defund these cure violence organizations and drop it to that. That's what I gotta say.
Understood.
Thank you.
Understood. Thank you.
Thank you.
And to Ms. Norwood,